Oh, jeez. Good Lord.
I'm so blown up.
Thank you. Feels like we're in Japan, huh? Post-match comments. It feels good.
I don't feel good at all. I'm happy we won, but I feel terrible.
The match ending feels good because we're done. Guess what?
Those guys are so hard.
You know what I'm happy about, Matt?
What?
We had 5 days off.
Holy crap, that's like an eternity nowadays in 2018. We have to turn $10,000 bookings now. It's like I gotta see my family sometimes. This is ridiculous.
My birthday's coming up.
And Nick wanted it
Comic
off.
Con wanted us for a quick 2-hour meet and greet for $10,000 each.
That's a shoot.
And I said,
Nick,
I want to be home for my birthday.
Nick's turning 29. What a diva! Like he needs to celebrate his birthday. He's got 2 kids. He's a father. What does he have to celebrate his birthday for?
What a match, huh?
It was great. It was great. Those guys are awesome. Honestly, I'd love to wrestle those guys every night. Well, not really, but I would love to wrestle them once a year. That'd be great. They're so freaking good.
But you know what? We beat them twice, but I'll say
We've been
this.
them both now.
Yeah, and I'll say this.
I predicted we were going to Meltzer Driver Evil too. Yesterday in the presser when Kevin was there.
Too?
Kevin was there. Did I?
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I probably did. Who knows? Who knows?
Any questions?
Do you take pride in being able to work with anybody and anybody?
Yeah, God, we're so good at this. Like, we go all around the world, jet lagged perpetually out of our effing minds on a yearly basis. We go to these different time zones where these guys are all nice and they've slept, they've dieted, they've trained. Nick and I come right off the plane and we still beat them in their own home country. So it's fun to come here in California, SCU, and beat them in our home state with my wife cheering from the crowd. His kids
watch.
probably asleep actually.
Probably don't care.
They don't care. They're watching Peppa Pig on their iPhone or something.
Even my 3-year-old boy is jaded.
Yeah, he doesn't care. I come home with a new title. My daughter's like, "Oh, that's cool. Do you want to bring a bigger one home next time?" I'm like, honey, this is the heavyweight tag team, the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championship belt. Get real.
But it keeps us humble.
Pentagon Phoenix and the Briscoes and Felix and
Pentagon and Phoenix especially. I would love to wrestle those guys. Those guys are awesome. Those guys are having a great year.
I'd like to bring them here.
That'd be great. I'd like to bring them
to Ring of Honor.
That's why we booked them on our show All In on September 1st at the Sears Center. I'm talking really fast right now. I'm on fire. A lot of charisma. This is great. This is going very good.
You guys talk about how you're being very selective about your bookings right now, turning things down for personal reasons. Within wrestling, what mountains do you guys see yourself left to climb?
The Mount Rushmore.
Within wrestling?
Yeah. Well, he's got a stabilizer camera like you do for being the elite.
I do my best, thank you.
At this point, I'll be honest, we don't have any more titles to win. I'm proud of everyone we have won, so now it's really all about just making money.
Yeah.
And one personal goal we would like to have is be known as the best tag team of all time. So that's probably the last goal that I would like to
how cool would it be to win the WWE Tag Team Championship belts and not even have to perform on their show? That'd be great.
That would be great.
Yeah, the one-off would be fun. Yeah.
Do you guys feel like entering the heavyweight division has allowed you to unlock a new level of tanning?
So I was in Maui for a week, so this is kind of a shoot tan.
Mine
And
is all
Nick
fake.
put a little bit of a spray on me too, so I got double the
He
fun.
was blessed with dark skin as it
And
is.
huge arms.
And huge arms. And it's hard for me to tan, so I have to do it all fake.
Yeah. You're the light-eyed, light-skinned Jackson brother.
What do you think the state of tag team wrestling is right now?
It's healthy when we have these.
No.
I'll be honest, it would be non-existent without us.
Dave Meltzer laughed because he knows that's real.
We've fed the competition. People want to be us, so it's brought in more tag teams to the level.
Yeah.
Without us, it probably wouldn't exist. On a major scale, it doesn't exist.
Like
So
every year, like a new team comes, right? And everybody's like, man, that's the best tag team in the world. I'm like, they had 2 good matches. You know what I mean? And then they either, one of them gets hurt, or the team gets split, or something happens, and then a year later, everybody's like, whatever happened to that tag team?
But the Young Bucks are still good.
Hey, they're still pretty good.
Yeah.
Like it's been like that for like literally 15 years
How long
now.
does it take for us to finally get that?
I think one of the achievements we wanted as a tag team, like when we were first starting, we were like, tag team wrestling was okay 15 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even remember the state of wrestling 15 years ago, but I remember there was at least some tag
In
teams,
the
right?
TLC era.
Sure. But I'm talking like on the independents,
Yeah.
everywhere else. And we were like, you know what? Let's try to jump off ladders and crash through tables like the Hardy Boys. They're pretty good at it. And I think we could do pretty good like them. And I think tag team wrestling needs another brother team and another team with a hybrid style. Like, hey Nick, let's go be the Harlem Globetrotters of professional wrestling, and let's travel from this place to this place and gather all these styles, right, and into this giant hybrid and make it our own. For years, people called us copycats, and they said, oh, these guys copy these guys. No. We're all of those things you loved about tag team wrestling put into one better version of that.
So kind of to that, what would you say was your favorite era of tag team wrestling?
The TLC era.
TLC era was fun. I like watching the Rockers.
Well, the Rockers too.
I like always watching the Rockers take on the Brainbusters. Like, I watch those matches to this day.
Yeah, watch them to this day, and it still lives up.
Yeah.
So it's tag matches like that.
I liked watching the Rockers just face all the big guys and see how they dodged them and ducked them. I thought it was fun. It captured my imagination.
How's it like performing Cow House?
That was fun, man.
It's good.
A bucket list, right?
Sure.
We've never even been to this building.
No, I've never even stepped foot in there.
So
it's old as
to
hell.
do it on a big stage, that was it is old as hell, but it's historic. You could feel.
It kind of it reminds me of the old Grand Olympic Auditorium, the Western Forum. That feel like
We've
you
got
walk
to-
in and you're like, these walls have seen some stuff.
They speak.
Yeah.
We've got to wrestle at the Forum once, and it felt kind of like this.
Yeah.
But the crowd was way hotter.
Sure.
Eyes turning to the main event tonight. Now it's finally here. Do you have any final thoughts, Kenny versus Cody?
Well,
what that could mean for the future?
yeah.
Changes.
I'll tell you this.
trepidation?
Yeah, I'll tell you this. We told Cody to his face. We said, this time around we're on Kenny's side. So
Yeah.
just go at it and have a good match.
You know, with that being said, though, like, God, I love Cody. Cody came to us about a year and a half, 2 years ago. I don't know. I just
took a chance.
like immediately though we hit it off with this guy.
Yeah.
We're like, this guy's great, and immediately we were like buddies, you know. And we've seen him turn kind of into this weird power-hungry type of monster where money and power is means more than love and friendship and family. And like I told him today, I said, listen, I love you. I don't like the guy that you've become these last couple months, but I wish him luck, and I told him to be safe and to be careful. I don't want to see him get hurt. I love the guy.
What do you think about the longevity of Bullet Club?
Longevity
One last
of Bullet
question.
Club?
Last question.
You know, I think
What was the question?
the longevity of Bullet Club. I think that
It's a good question.
Bullet Club's kind of been a group that's never really had a true leader. Like, we've all put the titles on certain guys, but this has always been a team thing.
Yeah, team
So
effort.
we're going to survive no matter what, whether or not it's carrying on with Cody or without Cody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Guys,
Oh man, I'm sore.
I'm so beat up.